Good morning. So I'm back in a pavilion today. I've got a project to do here. Very windy outside. Would be better to do it outside, but it's very windy there. So I'm in the company of my kittens. Ooh, are you gonna jump? Are you gonna jump? I will talk you through to what I'm doing. Wow, which is very enjoyable, and I'll try and explain as I go along to what I want to achieve. Hey, I picked up these lampshades. Somebody was throwing them away, and I always find use for some things that people no longer need. So I've got a whole lot of things that I tend to upcycle or recycle. So I thought this would be a great size for the outside project, the outside kitchen project. So because I don't like the shininess, oh hello, stay away. I don't like the shininess, and I like to have things a bit different than everybody else. I decided I'm gonna change the look of this lampshade. Oh Ruby, you are so naughty. So the idea is covering this part with cement. I'm using cement, sand, cement and fiberglass in there. I want to cover it from here down and lift this part and then paint it. So, and James has to do some kind of fitting to then put the light through it. My first problem is obviously cement is not gonna stick to this. So I cut up some of James's old t-shirts and I've got it soaking here, and I'm going to use this very thin mixture that I've made to put on the shirt, put it around here, and hopefully it'll all work beautifully. So with no more talking, let's start doing some work. Okay, so let's mix this shirt here. It's better, we can see if we can cover it all. I hope this is gonna work. I have seen people using this method with concrete before, and I have used it also, but not in something like this. So I'm hoping that it's gonna turn up okay. The idea is to just put it there so then I can put another layer of cement on it and it will stick to the shirt instead of to that metal. I don't even know what it is, aluminium or something like that. Okay, let's see if it's all covered with there. So, ooh. Now we need to see which way it goes. This way. I always keep everything, so like James' old t-shirts, work t-shirts, always come handy for rugs and in this case to do a concrete project. I always find that something that is no use for somebody, I always like to think that I can do something with it. So I'll just arrange this all around. then we can start working on it. Okay, we are back with the pussycats. Let me apologize for the poor lighting here. It's not very sunny outside and the light here is not very good, but I hope you can see what I'm doing, but the quality I know of the lighting is not very good. Okay, so this is now a bit dry, so I'm gonna cut around and see how we get on. Okay, cats, you need to get out of my way. Let's start this side here. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. I'm gonna clean the top and gonna do the same to this one. It's been a day and this is what they're looking like now, all nice and dry. So today, now I'm going to do a thicker mix so I can put another coat on it, and it's a waiting game, so I'll have to wait for it to dry and then do the final coating, but it's looking pretty good. Cool. Now let's see how this works, shall we? Okay, so now I'll have to play a bit with it, trying to make it neat at the top and also make sure it's all the same thickness around so the weight stays level, and I'll have to then do the other one and I'll come back to you. That's been drying for a few minutes to set, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to even it off just very lightly with a sponge, and this way I can see where the excess of cement is, so we don't want it all full of humps and bumps. Are you back, Ruby? What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? Oh. This is what it's looking now. I've got to let it dry so I see if the cloth underneath shrinks or if I need to do something else to it. But so far it's okay. They're looking quite good. That's done now. I've done both. So this one I just finished. So once it's dry, I then have to clear up the top here so I can paint it. So it's another day. We have this dry. So now I'm going to wax it before I paint the tops. Let's see how it works. Yeah. This is done. You can see here. You can show now more of the texture. That one, obviously, I'm gonna do now. These two are now waxed. Just gonna let it dry. Okay, so now I'm gonna wax these pieces of wood, which be the fitting on the inside of the lights. Gonna use the dark wax. So now we leave it to dry for a bit and then we buff it. That's it done. Time has come to give a bit of colour to this lampshade. So as you saw, I put the clear wax to seal it, and now I'm gonna give it a bit of colour. Let's see. Ooh. So this will just give it a bit more of a rustic look, which is what we're looking for. That's better. As you can see now, the difference between the two. This is more the look that I was looking for. So now what's left is I'll do the other one, wax the other one, and then buff them, and then I shall paint this, which I'm looking forward to. Will transform it again. Although it doesn't look so bad now with the darker color, with the silver, but it's not quite the vision that I have, so I am going to paint it, and I shall show you. Exciting. Now I'm going to attempt to do two colors inside. I don't know how it's gonna work, but what I want to do is put some specks of black first, and then use the copper spray. Okay. Oh. Right.
Yay!